Hey guys, how's it going? Andrew here, coming at you from Yonk's Nutrition Central with episode 2 of the Did You Know series. Today we're going to be talking about amino acids. Now, in the last episode, we talked about several different types of protein and how it ends up on the shelf in the different products that we use. But did you know that all proteins are made up of amino acids? Let's discuss. So there are hundreds of different amino acids out there, but there's only 20 that all proteins are made up of. Well, there's 20 that are what's coded in what's called the standard genetic code. There's 3 other ones that we're not going to discuss today. Maybe we'll discuss them at a later time, but there's only 20 that we're really concerned with. What's referred to as proteinogenic amino acids. They do all different kinds of things for the body. They help create hormones and neurotransmitters. They help maintain healthy skin and hair and nails. They help the digestive system sustain itself. But I know what you guys are most concerned with is the fact that that helps build muscle and repair tissue. So in other words, amino acids help the body with regulation of the hypertrophy and atrophy of muscle tissue. So here's a list of all of those 20 proteinogenic amino acids. What I've done is broken them up into the 3 parts that you see. In the very bottom, you see the non-essential amino acids. All that means is that those are amino acids that the body can produce from the foods that we consume. Now, there is some evidence out there to suggest that taking these components as they are can have some beneficial effects, which we'll cover in another video. But when need be, the body can produce these on its own, no problem. The essential amino acids, or EAA, which I'm sure you've seen on product labels, are the amino acids that your body absolutely cannot produce on its own. You have to consume these in the form that you see. Now, the BCAA is in that green box. These are 3 amino acids that are absolutely critical for proper muscle protein synthesis and glucose control during and not during exercise. So let's dive a little bit deeper into the BCAAs. So the 3 aminos that make up the BCAAs are the leucine, isoleucine, and valine. And these are the most crucial for muscle protein synthesis, cell regeneration, and recovery, as well as glucose control by the muscle cell. So leucine. When leucine's in your system, it actually activates muscle protein synthesis in the muscle cell. This is also the most powerful compound for cell regeneration and recovery. Isoleucine is the king of glucose. What it does is it helps the cell utilize glucose and activation for energy. Now, it doesn't do anything for energy production on the glycogen side, but for glucose, it's the best. Valine's a little bit different. We know that valine works like leucine to a degree, but there's not a ton of literature and research done on valine by itself. We do know, though, that it, in tandem with the other 2, it creates a very, very favorable environment for muscle hypertrophy. Before we start talking about products that we actually use, it's important that you guys know that I'm not here to dictate to you what the best product for you is. I don't know. I don't know what your goals are. I don't know what your journey looks like. The best thing you can do is come in, give us a call, give us a DM on Instagram, and let us know what your journey is so we can custom tailor a solution that fits your needs. Some of this product that I'm going to discuss may not work for you. One of them might be perfect for you. I don't know. But the best thing you can do is open that line of communication so we can help you. On to the fun stuff. Let's talk about product. So the first product we're going to talk about is this amino tar. All right, so this is roadside lemonade. It's a delicious flavor. It's a great product, and it is a BCAA EAA blend, right? But from a BCAA perspective, they have what's called their Repair BCAA anabolic blend. It's 5 grams of leucine, 1 gram of isoleucine, and 1 gram of valine. All right. Now, what that means is it's a 5-to-1-to-1 ratio. So there's 5 parts leucine for every 1 part of isoleucine and 1 part of valine. Okay, that means that this is going to have a high percentage effect, muscle protein synthesis, to glucose control and production. Okay, The next product we're going to talk about is this confined product. Again, it is a BCAA EAA product. But from a BCAA perspective, it has 3 grams of leucine, 1 gram of isoleucine, and 1 gram of valine. So this is a 3-to-1 ratio. So it is a lower ratio of leucine to isoleucine and valine. Okay. Now the last product that we're going to talk about is this iso-EAA. Now it only says EAA on it, but it has a very good BCAA complex. The BCAA blend is 4 grams of leucine, 2 grams of isoleucine, and 2 grams of valine. All right. Now that means it is a 2-to-1 ratio. But we have a total of 4 grams of leucine, 2 grams of isoleucine, 2 grams of valine. So you're already getting more isoleucine and valine per scoop, even though the ratio looks like it's lower. Now, what does all this mean, right? All these ratios. The higher the ratio of leucine to isoleucine, it means that you're going to get a higher effect of muscle protein synthesis to glucose control. Now, you may be thinking, that's great. Well, some cases it is. Other cases it may not be. If you're a power lifter, you may want a higher isoleucine content per leucine. Reason for that is you need that explosive power. You need that energy in the cell to be explosive versus building a bunch of mass and being overweight for your comp. If you're a bodybuilder, you may want the opposite effect. You may want the higher ratio. You may want to maximize your muscle building potential while keeping your weight down, your water down, which has to do with glucose and water retention. So it all depends. Again, it depends on your journey, right? And with that, we're done talking about aminos for today. Thanks so much for joining in, guys. This is really a lot of fun. I hope you're enjoying it as well. Drop a comment below and let us know if you have any ideas for future videos. Bye for now.